about the movie Tinder Swindler on Netflix. If you haven't seen that movie, please go and see the Tinder Swindler on Netflix. For me, I want to talk about the movie because the movie actually took me back to when I actually had my own Tinder Swindler experience, back when I was in school. So, for me, I literally didn't even know I've actually come across a Tinder Swindler before until I actually saw this movie. It gave me a snap back. Like, it reminded me, like, ooh, this stuff has actually happened to you before. So when I was in school, I had this boyfriend I was going out with. So in the course of this relationship, I was literally the one buying food, buying fuel, because as students, those are like the basic things you needed: food, fuel, and transportation, maybe money for handouts and stuff like that. And I was actually the one doing that. And every time he would be like, babe, I need money, I don't have money, I want to buy my handout, I want to do my project. And guys, I was bringing out my money. I didn't even pause for one day to say, why don't you have money? Like, we're literally both students. Like, I have parents, you have parents, why are you living off me? And guys, this guy literally always has excuses. He never has money, and I never bothered to ask, but he's very comfortable actually asking for my money, eating my money, like, geez. So something happened one day, I was cooking in my room and he came, and I think that day we were short of money. We had one key to buy stuff to actually help us finish my cooking, and he was like, he doesn't have, and I didn't have. I think he went downstairs and came up and said, babe, guess what, I just picked one key on the floor, and let me go and buy what we need. I was so lucky. And it was when I saw the Tinder Swindler that it actually dawned this guy actually had that money, but because he had lied to me that he doesn't have money, so he had to go downstairs to actually play the prank about picking money on the ground. So guys, it was a horrible relationship if I look back, because I always used to give and I never literally thought about, I just felt like he doesn't have and I care about him, because I feel like these people that have this kind of attitude, I think they have a way of making you trust them, making you just want to believe them, and making you not doubt them, making you see whatever you're doing for them like you're doing it for yourself. Because that's how I felt, whenever I give him money, I felt like, okay, he's writing this project, it's for me and him, this kind of very childish mentality we used to have back then when we were in school. So that happened. So I equally had a couple of friends. I had this particular friend of mine back then in school that was literally ripping her off. This guy was cheating on my friend. My friend was going from room to room every day to fight girls. This guy was cheating on my friend. My friend was feeding him. She was accommodating him. God, the guy, it was such... And the funniest thing is that there's nothing you want to tell my friend at that particular point. She was stuck. Do you get? So looking back, I'm like, God, we actually have experienced this kind of people in our life, knowingly and unknowingly. Do you get? So it's not something good, but I would just say cheers to us the fact that we didn't know what we were experiencing, because I felt like the fact that we didn't know about it, maybe it's kind of not going to probably bug us so much. I don't know how to put it, but I just want to say I believe that there are Tinder swingers out there, and you might have met them. Maybe you have met maybe your sister, maybe your sister, your friend, somebody. And guys, it's not a good feeling to actually know the fact that somebody's using you, somebody that you genuinely do care about. It's not a good feeling at all, but human nature. What can we say? This is my own review on the movie Tinder Swindler, my own personal experience that I have experienced, because something even happened after he left school. I called him at a particular point and I was like, I need money. And do you know what this guy told me? I was like, why should I give you money? I called him, I was like, I need a certain amount of money for stuff I wanted to do. And he was like, why should I give you money? I don't owe you anything. And guys, I was like, for real? You don't owe me anything and you asked me money for your project and I gave you, and jeez, man. It was a very horrible experience, but we've moved on, we're better. I don't know. Yeah, this is my own personal experience. What I would say I have experienced, and I think this particular guy, there were times when he would have money. Something happened one time, he had money and he told me he was thinking about a business to actually do, and we talked about it, and in less than a week this guy actually went to shop clothes for himself, and I still didn't see anything wrong with it. So I'm just saying, they just come with some level of confidence, and they make you trust them. they make you see them like they can't hurt you, when really they don't even care about you, they just care about themselves. So guys, if you've actually experienced any of this, please I want to drop a comment on my YouTube channel. You know, on my next episode I'll actually talk about what you said. I'll read your comments. Thank you so much guys for actually spending this time with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop your comments. It's Lifestyle with Chi. Until I come your way next time. Bye.